Hello everybody and welcome to week 6 of the SRL Frisbie Racing Truck Series. Tonight we're at Bristol Motor Speedway filling in for DG Swiss. He is out of town, not able to broadcast tonight, so we're going to fill in for him. Bristol, I would have loved to race it, but it's going to be fun to watch too. These trucks are always a good time at Bristol Motor Speedway. Practice wrapping up right now. Bill Rivard on the top of the board. Set that lap a little bit ago, 14:47. These trucks are absolutely flying around here tonight. That is a blazing fast lap, especially for a truck. Not sure where all this grip is coming from. Oh man, big wreck on the front. Yeesh. Might see a lot of that tonight, or we might go green. There's really no way to know with Bristol. All right, we're gonna start qualifying here. 5 minutes, 2 laps. We'll see who gets out there first. Like Matt Benke gonna be the first one off pit road. They've got the wall a little bit right there. Oh, loose in turn 1. He's gonna have to reset this. See who else we got out there? Travis Martin gets his first lap. Brantley Bryant goes to the top of the board, 14:47. That was 1,000th faster than Rivard's fastest lap in practice. Speaking of Bill Rivard fastest in practice, let's see what he can do in qualifying. Lap 1 complete, 14:53. If he can improve on lap 2. Off of 4 for Rivard. Bradley Wilson goes to the top of the board. Rivard goes to second. 9 thousandths off of Wilson's lap. Not quite gonna get it done, but still very good lap there for Bill. Bradley Wilson goes even faster. Top of the board, 14:41. That is a very fast lap. J Munch starting his first lap. And lap 2 for the 69. Slight improvement will bring him to 11th. Cliff Mullins, his second lap. Sorry, his first lap, 17:46. So very far off the pace on that first one. Hopefully he can improve on this one. Gets a little loose off 4. And 14:89, slight improvement for Cliff. Will net him 2 spots. Like the 5 of Prochatsky heading out now. Oh, tags the wall in lap 1. Oh, gets loose off 4. Can he slow down before the line? Oh my goodness. Barely, I mean, there was a foot there, and he's going to be able to reset and try again on lap 2. Almost crossed the beams. And he's that's very lucky he's going to have another chance at a lap here. Here he goes, his single time lap. Blake Giglio jumps to 3rd on the board. Second with Giglio. He finishes lap 2, 14:51. Not better than his first. Meanwhile, Prochatsky's time lap, puts him to 14th. And that, I think, is going to do it for qualifying. So we got a minute left. There could be some cars still waiting to come out. You can get a lap done pretty quickly here at Bristol. Cars get to qualify the 99, 9, 79, and 23. Everybody else has put in a lap. How's everybody doing tonight? Stream look okay? I always love broadcasting the trucks. They're a good time. I love racing them too. They're just a great vehicle all the way around.
Cool. 150 laps, no fast repairs, 50% fuel, 4-stroke tires in the pit. Gets a little loose on the bottom. I'd be watching that. Have a good race.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Glad it looks great. In for a good one tonight. That's going to do it for qualifying. So it looks like 19 trucks going to put in a lap time. Looks like 23 total going to be in the race tonight. And we'll get down there for our grid in just a moment.
You guys need to wait to grid. They're on the 1 yard line. I need to see what happens. It's fantasy implications. Give it to Hill. Right before this drive, I tried to put $10 down the wall with a score, and it closed out, and he just can't. He's so close. Pays $120.
All right, let's roll through our grid for tonight's race. On the pole position, Bradley Wilson. Unfortunately, we can't go to his car right now. He hasn't gridded up yet. But we'll go back to it, I'm sure, when we go green, as he's the pole sitter. So Bill Rivard going to be starting second tonight. Blake Giglio going to be starting third at 16 M9 Toyota. Brantley Bryant going to be starting fourth in the Shenandoah Shine 52. That beautiful patriotic scheme. Those guys have been running some good schemes all week. Quinn Newton in the 88712 Brakes car. This is my favorite truck here tonight. Michael Edwards going to be starting 14th in the Fort Worth Screen Printing F-150. Casey Graves going to be starting 7th in the 4. Travis Martin going to be starting 8th. Garrett Wolfenbarger going to be starting 9th. Jake Lawrence going to be starting 10th. Gatlin Downey in 11th. Joel Munchell going to be starting 12th tonight. Cody Brown in 13th. Jeff Prochatsky 14th in the Coors Banquet Chevy. Andrew Bleach is 15th in the Spit and Venom 71. Matt Benke going to be starting 16th tonight. Beautiful car, beautiful truck right there. Philip Mullins going to be starting 17th. Zachary Margison in 18th. TJ Floyd in 19th. Stars and Stripes car. Daniel Llewellyn in 20th. Jeremy Clapper Newell in 21st. Dave Hoytsma 22nd. This is also my favorite truck tonight. I have a lot of favorites. A lot of good cars. And J.R. Deal going to be starting 23rd in the 9. All right. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope everybody has good luck tonight. I love a good green flag run at Bristol. All right. Should be going green right here. Pace truck should pull off. There it goes.
Ready, green flag.
And green flag in the air. We're racing at Bristol. 52's loose off the corner. Several trucks wrecking on the front stretch. 63, 52, 55, 69, 35, and that's the ones I could see.
Like there's a parking lot, maybe.
That was a pretty good view of that.
F you, Cliff.
We didn't even make it a lap. Oh, man.
Didn't even touch.
Okay, let's see what happened right there. Getting Cup Bristol flashbacks.
Sorry about that, 69. I didn't realize you were the one that was getting loose there. I thought it was me sliding out.
52 just gets loose on the bottom. That's our first spin. I think everybody avoids him. But it looks like the 63 also has an incident.
How the fuck is it letting you up here?
He gets ran into by the
Brother just caused the caution
68.
and is getting his spots back.
Sorry, trying to
That makes
avoid
no
that, I
sense.
think.
I mean,
And he's not the only one that gets something here.
I believe
Trying to see what other
there
cars
was
we
an
have.
incident that had already brought out the caution, and then there was a second wreck. And so since the caution was already out, everybody in the second.
The 55 got something here. Yep. 55 car. Everybody trying to avoid this stuff. The 17 gets tagged and tags the 55 at the same time. One more look from the... Oh, sorry. One more look from the front stretch camera. Everybody's just kind of trying to avoid each other.
Cheers there, buddy.
There's a lot of cars go around.
Oh, you're fucked tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
So a lot of cars on pit road fixing damage. Obviously no fast repairs here in the trucks either.
A32, does it nose my truck look alright? Pull up here. You guys look pretty good. Don't see
And
anything.
we're back to one to green.
My
Bradley
rear view.
Yeah, Bradley Wilson gonna lead us back to the green flag. I think. I think he's the control car here. Pace truck back off.
Green flag.
And green flag back in the air. Bradley Wilson with a good start. Brings his teammate Bradley Bryant with him. And Brevard going to file in third. Meanwhile, Edwards, Newton, and Giglio battling out for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Newton to the outside of Edwards. And we completed several laps now.
Sorry about that, guys.
Never mind. Why did I say anything? What's the caution for? I think it was the 5. The only car I see maybe being slow here.
Okay, car in the three.
Looking at the 5 truck center of the screen. Tan Coors Banquet truck. Just gets loose centering 1. And does a good job saving it. So, unfortunately, probably didn't need the caution there, but iRacing saw you was sideways, so they threw it.
Yeah.
Nothing anybody could do about that one.
You're right, rear.
And we're back under yellow.
A little bit of that's alright.
I don't think that was a caution.
Okay, Cliff says he doesn't think that was the caution. So we'll check our session events here. Also might have been the 99. We'll take a look at that. Looks like the 99 just lets everybody go. 55 gets loose and tags the 69. That was definitely the caution. Good call, Cliff.
Cheers, everybody.
Looking at the 55 of Margison. Goes 3 wide middle, gets loose, tags the 69 truck, and he's going to be up in the wall backwards. So There is the reason for the caution, I would assume. That is definitely the bigger wreck there. So kind of two wrecks happening at the same time there, same corner. And it's a 150 lap race, so we're in for a long one, everybody.
150 laps. We're in for a long one.
Daniel.
Casey, what the hell is this game on?
Amazon Prime or Twitch.
Fuck!
I mean, it's free on Twitch.
I think a lot of those guys are watching
I think
football.
Twitch has that one too where they got like the additional stats and stuff too.
Bradley gonna take the top on this restart.
Bradley was taking top, but he's too busy trying to find the Miami Dolphins Buffalo Bills game right now.
I ain't your fucking word, you just said.
All right, Bradley Wilson gonna lead us back to the green.
Green flag.
And green flag back in the air. Good start for Wilson and Bryant once again, side by side for third. Newton to the outside of Rivard. The top is going to be very strong early on in these runs. Just to build up much more momentum. Keeps the bottom car from getting a good run on exit. Yeah, there you go. Newton taking over third. Rivard looking to the top, trying to take that spot back. Almost gets in the wall, but he does get to the outside of Newton. Newton a little loose right there, trying to catch it. He does, but loses a lot of time to Rivard. Now the top three under a blanket. Rivard looks to the inside of Bryant. Wilson down to the bottom to block. Side by side for that second spot. Rivard seems to be cooking those tires early on, trying to get that track position. Not a bad call with how we've been racing so far. Oh, Marchison might have got in the wall right there. Oh, he got loose and got up into the wall. Bunchel heading down pit road. No, maybe not. Just off track. Letting the leaders go. There's a lot of stuff happening throughout the field. Top three started to split up. Newton's back to Rivard pretty much. Everybody pretty much single file right now, running that bottom lane, trying to save those tires. Oh, Quinn Newton had an issue. Let's back it up, see what happened to Quinn. Got a little loose in 3 and 4. Can he concede those spots? He's falling all the way back to 9th now. Just trying to regroup. No damage, it looks like, to the 88. Just Had to catch the thing. I take that back. The right front may have a little bit. I can't quite tell. The chrome's throwing me off. Wilson and Bryant starting to pull away from the rest of the field. Newton falls back again, now in 11th. He might have some damage on that 88. Not setting very good lap times right now. I have to wonder if maybe he got in the wall and we didn't see it. Maybe he had contact with another truck. Not sure at this point. Oh, the 79 gets loose behind him. He saves it. Oh, back to 16th. It's now 17th. Not sure why it's only showing 16 trucks there. We'll have to see what that's about. Newton looks to be back on pace, so not sure what those few laps, what happened, but still have regrouped, and now I'm going to try to battle back from 12th. Meanwhile, Michael Edwards gets around Bill Rivard for 3rd. He's been green for quite a bit now, about 21 laps. Cody Brown on pit road, Margison on pit road, Munchell looks to be out of the race. TJ Floyd coming back on track. 5 laps down, so 19 cars on the lead lap. Under Beach, Travis Martin battle for 14th. Beach gets around Martin. Wolfenbarger looks like trying to hold off Giglio here. Those two both catching Bill Rivard, it looks like. Bill was pushing those tires pretty hard early on in this run and might be paying the price for it right now. Oh, they catch a lap car in the 23. Not doing him any favors. He drives to the bottom, makes contact with the 23. Now the 23 comes down to the 32, and the caution's out. Daniel's not going to be happy about that. 88 goes around behind him. Gotta get on the racing line. There he goes.
Bill, what's my damage look like?
Get a good look at that.
Oh, you look fine. Full right rear pushed in.
See, Bill just drives it down to the bottom. Not sure if he thought Daniel was going to give him the bottom, but he ends up getting into his left rear. Yeah, he just sent her on in there.
That's
Time with the 23. It's like not too much damage for all these guys, but oh, the 35 got in there pretty hard. Time. See what the 35 saw coming up to this wreck.
You're the lucky
Ooh, just locked him up. A little bit of right rear, but he's all right. All right, back to live. Everybody's on pit road. Here they all come into their boxes. Looks like every lead lap truck comes down pit road. Wilson wins the race off pit road, followed by Edwards, Bryant, Giglio, and Wolfenbarger. Actually, I take that back. Made a few cars stay out. Looks like Quinn Newton and Daniel Llewellyn gonna try to get the wave around here. Back on the lead lap for those guys. Not sure what the fuel numbers look like, but they gotta be needing fuel pretty soon. Neither of those drivers have come down pit road yet at this race.
What are we doing up here?
Watching the game.
I failed.
Cheers, everybody.
Been pretty good so far. We had about a 35, about 30 lap run there. 30 lap run under green.
JR, I have a question.
Pretty clean racing so far. I think it helps that it's about a little over 20 car
Your
field,
voice
so
answered it for me, but I'm still
not
gonna answer
completely
it
packed
anyway.
in here. It's a good number.
Do you take a hit every time you say that?
Damn straight.
Yes, sir.
Hey Daniel, it's Lucas in the booth. You got me.
What up?
It's gonna be a long
Hey,
time for you, buddy.
well, had an incident there. Caution came out.
That's
I
fun,
mean,
Roll.
what'd you see from the driver's seat, real quick?
Right on, brother. Right on.
I didn't quite hear you, but I didn't think he was going to dive below me like that, so, you know, I was just trying to run my
Hi,
line.
Dave.
Got you,
Hey,
man. Back in the lead lap. Good luck out here.
I'm going to try. Maybe I'll...
Oh, sorry, Daniel. We're going green. I didn't want to hold you too long. All right, pace truck's off.
Green flag.
And green flag back in the air.
They cut me off.
All those Shenandoah Shine cars lined up on the inside, and they'll all clear to the top three. Well executed maneuver there, and this cold tires. These guys got to be easy on the throttle. This is where it got him on lap one. I think everybody's okay for now. Battle for the
We all
lead.
saw that coming,
Wilson
didn't
and
we?
Bryant.
Caution's out.
And the caution's out. Rivard goes around. That's what I was talking about. Those cold tires, they'll get you.
Yeah, it's a pace car guy. He coming fast.
Oh, he's sending it. Oh my god.
Just goes around entering turn 3. And the
we
rest of the
get
field
two
avoids it.
set up?
Oh, the 79 may have got a slight piece.
Lord Blizzy.
Casey, he sent it about as fast as you did in my rear end.
You frickin' back.
The 5 got loose as well. Oh,
wait,
a little bit of contact for the 79. I think he'll be alright though.
Lucky dog in the matches. Lucky dog in the match.
I think that...
Lord Glizzy doesn't appreciate the taps.
Well, you had ketchup all over the back of there.
Travis, how bad does it look?
Good word with our leader.
I don't see anything. I don't believe you.
Hey Bradley, it's Lucas. You got me?
Cheers,
Yes, sir.
everybody.
Hey man, well, leading the race right now. You led a lot of laps tonight, and you got your teammates behind you, so you got to be feeling pretty good right now about your chances.
No, I definitely feel good about it, but knowing us, we don't really care if we're teammates or not. We're always going to race the hell out of each other, so you don't really have any comfortability when it comes to us. We just got to keep pushing as if they're not our teammates.
Gotcha, man. Well, when it comes to strategy for the rest of the race, what are you looking at for tires, fuel? I mean, do you think you're going to have to stop again before the end?
We can go probably 70, so yeah, probably like to pit some point. Don't really know if we're gonna try to make it like cut in half or not, but we'll just kind of do it as it comes. definitely
much
not
pickoff rolls.
like that great with the strategy calls, or I'd be a crew chief rather than actually driving this car right now.
Well, tell you, just wait as long as you can from the crew chief side of me. Good luck, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
That was Bradley Wilson in the 51, leading the race right now, and he says we're gonna have to stop again. I mean, if we run the entire race under caution, I think he'd be able to save enough to not stop again, but let's all hope that doesn't happen. So, for the sake of our sanity, we're gonna have to stop again for fuel. Which means nobody's good. I mean, everybody's gonna have to come down again, whether that's gonna be under caution or somehow under green. Not sure yet.
Hi, Dave.
But coming to 100 to go when we take the green flag. There's an at-fault system in these leagues.
Hey, Lucas, I know you can hear me. Sky God, we need to put some logos on that 23 car.
Okay. Anyway.
Maybe 71-2 brakes. Stop it.
Oh, man. All right, green flag back in the air. There's an at-fault system in these leagues. If you cause a certain amount of cautions, you'll receive a penalty across a certain period. So there is something in place like that. The two teammates battling it up for second. Now back to single file. Giglio has found his way up to fourth, but Edwards looking to take that away from him off of 2. And once again, Bradley talked about it. He says his teammates don't really race him like teammates, and here we go again for the lead. Bryant to the outside. He tried to get it the last time, but the caution came out before he was scored as the leader. So this time around, he gets loose! Luckily, Bradley gave him room. Bryant to the lead sideways. Now he's going to lose it again. Bad run through 1 and 2. Probably had to cool the right rear down. And Bradley Wilson clears to the lead again, but he's running that bottom. He's making sure he's saving those tires. The 52 doesn't seem too concerned about it right now, but if I saw what happened to the 10 car, who is now back in 14th, I'd be a little concerned about those tires. Oh, caution's out. Looks like Jake Lawrence, 68. Oh, big pile up on the backstretch.
Sorry, Jake, I tried to get low.
The pace car just killed him.
You're good, brother.
Saw that for a split second. Oh, no. This looks like a bad one. Back it up a little more. Here we go. 68 gets loose entering turn 1. 71 gets a little piece. The 79 gets a piece of him, and everybody just piles into it trying to avoid him.
I'm gonna have Trenton come look at you. Stick right front's rough.
On board with the 79 through this.
That was my concern. Trenton coming in there to tell you. I thought I was just gonna relay the message.
The 68 gets loose up ahead, right up in front of the 79. Nowhere for him to go. On board with the 88, another one of those involved. He actually doesn't get too much damage here. The 63 of Travis Martin. Definitely some heavy contacts.
Correct. Is my truck doing interesting stuff?
That inside wall. One more look. On board with the 49. Man, they all just kind of pile in there. Just couldn't see it in time. That will put us back under caution. Looks like 13th on back, all coming down pit road here for damage repair. But Newton stays out, make sure he gets the wave around. His truck really isn't too bad, so I think this was the right call here. Just had a little contact with those guys. It should be okay. Lap 60 of 150. A reminder, the stage
Cheers,
will be coming
everybody.
up halfway through. Unfortunately, I don't have a stage graphic, as this was kind of a quick decision to have this up. Here at CTCRN, we don't have stage graphics yet, so that's something that will be coming in the future for events like this. Just kind of on the back burner, not a huge priority. So we'll just have to, you know, when they cross the line, just try to see who's in which spot, and we'll kind of see from there. And lap 75.
All right,
So,
JR, one more
14 to
question.
go on the stage.
Yes, sir.
Is it a bomb? Is it a DAT pin? Or is it a joint?
Depends.
Oh my goodness. You're smoking Cliff sponsor. Cliff the pins. Damn. Hell yeah.
I love leaving the driver chat on. It's definitely a fun experience. Green flag back in the air. Wilson, Bryant, and Wolfenbarger lead us back once again. Giglio and Edwards once again side by side for fourth.
You got on the outside.
Edwards wins that battle. Well, you see Llewellyn was side by side with Mullins. Now Mullins takes that spot. Edwards trying to get to the inside of the 52 of Bryant. Not able to get it done there, but that does force Bryant up the racetrack, which is going to burn his tires a little bit more than he probably wants to. Edwards looks to the top now, trying to generate a run on that 52. I think we'll see him go to the top right here. .52 slides up in front, now blocks the 14. Mike dives it down low. Good battle here for third. Edwards gets a little out of shape. I don't think he's going to be able to make that pass on the bottom. It's just too tough to do it down there at Bristol. But once again, that does force Bryant up the racetrack.
I know you saw it. I wasn't trying to race check it.
Very good. Sorry, Dave, I cut the apron there.
That was all me. You're good.
Edwards trying everything he can. No dice right now. Looks to the inside. Once again, gets loose. Maybe tag the apron. 15 cars remaining on the lead lap. And the 88 of Quinn Newton in danger of going a lap down. Another 2 or 3 seconds back to Bradley Wilson. Now it's definitely 2 seconds. He's really hoping for a caution right now. That was the stage. So the running order right now, I think that will be your stage finish. I don't think anybody made any passes since we crossed the line. So Bradley Wilson wins the stage. These laps tick by so fast at Bristol, I didn't even catch it in time. Wolfenbarger second, Bryant third. That's the only one I think would be up in the air is Bryant and Edwards.
Take it, Travis.
Bryant on the back bumper of Wolfenbarger. Wolfenbarger getting loose right there, 3 and 4. He's fighting that truck. Battle for second is on. Oh, contact is made. The 52 wrecks on the front stretch. The 16 goes around trying to avoid him. And the caution is out. We'll go on board with the 16 for this one. He's the 52 wrecking. No time to react. Now we'll go with the 52. 32 either comes down on him or the 52's running high. Not entirely sure. That brings out caution once again. I think we'll see everybody come down pit road right here. And indeed we do. Looks like Newton is the only one that stays out. Bit of a curious decision there from Quinn, but we'll see how it works out for him. Not sure if he's just waiting to pit until this lap. He might have had the lucky dog, actually. I'm not sure if he would have lapped down before the caution came out. So we'll keep an eye on that. And indeed, Quinn does come down this time, so most likely got the lucky dog.
This sucks, Travis.
It's Bristol, baby.
Which doesn't, I'm not saying it sucks at all, but, you know, short track racing.
Cheers, everybody. Oh, this fucking right rear sucks.
Alright, Wilson, Wolfenbarger, and Edwards, the top three. Not sure what happened to Bryant, but he's on pit road a lap down. I didn't think the damage was that bad, but looking at it now, that right front fender pretty torn up on that 52, so definitely got a meatball on that one, and if he's able to fix that damage, he'll come out multiple laps down. Speaking of multiple laps down, Cody Brown back out on track, 64 laps down. Out there fighting, I respect it. he can go another 33 laps, he'll actually make up a spot on Jake Lawrence, who's 31 laps down. So definitely worth it to stay out there to get an extra point or two. Never know what you're going to need for those playoffs. Do got to love teammates. Speaking of front row, 2 teammates. I'm sure these two will launch pretty similarly.
Ready, green flag,
And they do. Green flag back in the air. Edwards and Prochaski side by side for third. Oh, Edwards goes around on the cold tires. He collects Casey Graves, Cliff Mullins,
Checking up the car.
Dave Hoytsma, Cody Brown, all getting a piece of this thing. Oh, man.
Jeff, I'm gonna have you check both sides here.
We saw it live.
That side looks good.
All in all, could have been a lot worse for the field.
Yeah, you're all good, dude.
That was kind of lucky.
Unboarded Michael Edwards from the restart.
Yeah, I sorry about that.
And
Hey, Cliff, are you
turn
destroyed?
3 a little bit too hot on the cold tires, and back end just steps out on him.
Apparently I am. I didn't even think I got hit.
That sucks.
And looks like Clapper Newell gets the lucky dog.
Cheers, everybody.
Quinn said he wished he had a faster beer.
A lot of cheers going on tonight.
Me too. I mean, truck drive is fine. I just hate that I have a meatball for it.
Yeah, I wish I had a faster period.
Hey, thanks, Corey.
8.5 minutes off or required.
Be 2 to green right now. Just over 50 laps to go. Just under 60, I should say. Wilson has been out front for a good majority of this race, if not all of it. Won the race at Watkins Glen in the Cup Series last night. Now looking to go back-to-back here in the trucks. Field goes back to double file. 17 cars on the lead lap. 20 out there still total.
Oh, there's plenty of room.
I take that back. Looks like we lost 2 more trucks. So 18 trucks on track. And 17 on the lead lap. Alright, here we go.
Green flag.
Biglio going around Andrew Beach. Completes that pass. Newton and Rivard side by side for 10th. Newton's had one heck of a night, same with Rivard. Those two have battled themselves for a good portion of this race, but fighting for a top 10 right now still. Rivard looks to the inside of Benke now. And he will take that spot, and at the same time trying to get a twofer on Andrew Beach. Not quite going to get there. Now back to the side of the 35. Oh! Kind of slid up in front of the 71. Scared him there and gets the pass down that way. Oh, the night a deal goes around.
Make sure you get yourself something to drink there, buddy.
Caution's back out on lap 100. Neil heading into turn 3. I think the truck's just going to step out on him. And there it goes. Trucks have been really tail happy tonight. Luckily he slides out of the way down in the bottom and everybody drives by him. No problems there. Don't think anybody got any damage on this one. And this Bristol's one of those tracks where the caution is kind of necessary here on the sim. Real life, you know, cautions come out for the safety of the drivers. This one is really just, you need the caution because you can't see what's happening on the other side of the corner. You enter in there with, it's such high banking and such a large or a small radius that you just can't see what's going on ahead of you. You need the caution to tell you that something's going wrong and to slow down. And unfortunately, we get a lot of those cautions here at Bristol because it's just pretty hard to drive. Should be taking 1 to green right here.
Cheers, everybody.
Alrighty. Wilson, Wolfenbarger, Prochowski, Graves, and Giglio. Top 5. Leading us back to green.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Battle for third. Graves on the outside of Prochatsky. Everybody's kind of dancing around. The rear end's not very stable in these trucks. Graves with a good run on the top. See if he can clear the 5. Not yet. Now a good run out of 4. He should clear him here, and he does. 5 gets in line in 4th ahead of Giglio. (14) 23 side by side. Now the 14 gets around. Oh no! Cliff Mullins! Oh, no, still saving it. I thought I saw him get sideways there. Looks like he's okay now, but he falls back to 17th. 79 and 14. Battle here for 12th. Edwards gets around 88 and 9. Battle for 9th. Oh, the 88 out of shape, up into the wall. And once again, Quinn Newton with some right side damage. That truck has seen a lot tonight. Giglio gets around Rivard. No, Rivard was looking to pass him. I'm sorry. Rivard not able to get it done right there and about wrecked it trying to do it. I'll have to regroup and try again. Top 2 have pulled away from the rest of the trucks. Prochatsky all alone there in 3rd. Beal trying to get around Benke for 8th. And Downey battle for the top, or I'm sorry, 6th.
I hate you, Blake.
Very close there. Deal sideways in 1 and 2. Sorry, that's 3 and 4. Caution is out again. And he got a truck that time. A spoiler's dancing all over the place. Don't know if anybody caught that. I think that was Downey that got into this one. Get the 9 a deal. No, it was the 71 of Andrew Beach. Got a piece of it. Got some damage. And Gatlin Downey looks like goes around at the same time. But he gets by the 4 at Graves. Goes down to the bottom. And the car just steps out. Almost the same spot as Deal, same lap, same turn. And those two both bring out the caution at the same time. I think we'll see pit stops again here.
Lucky dog coming outside, lucky dog coming outside.
And we do. 16 and 14 both stay out. As does the 88. Newton actually 4 laps down. I don't know when that happened. I think he might have pit under caution, or under green, to fix a meatball flag. I'm not sure, but Quinn Newton 4 laps down at this point. Unfortunate there for Quinn. So that'll leave, looks like 17 trucks on the lead lap. Like TJ Floyd also stays out here. Casey Graves with the 2-tire stop. Nope, cycle up to 4th. Floyd comes down pit road, so might have hit the lucky dog. That means Graves will be in 3rd, followed by Wilson in 4th. Ryder, Berchotsky, Rivard, and the rest of them. A lot of trucks still out there fixing damage.
Mike?
No, I didn't. 6 tires the possible.
Giglio, it's been 34 laps since he's been down pit road. Edwards, it's been 19 laps since he's been down. Graves, I think, came down to the last one for 4. He took 2 tires on this stop. And everybody else has to take 4 tires.
He didn't push you till you're already on pit road.
He definitely hit me before I crossed the finish line, but whatever.
I mean, I'm watching it right now. He doesn't touch it.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. I did not push him until we were already on pit road.
You didn't say shit of the matter.
Yes, I did. You said we're going on pit road, and you were still going like 33, so I gave you a shot down the straightaway, and then you go, oh, I just got a black flag, so you pushed me past the pace car. You were already in pit road.
We got beef.
Whoops, another way.
Pit road beef. All right, Edwards and Giglio, front row. Giglio in control of the restart.
Get a lawyer or something.
Green flag back in the air. Good start for Giglio, and they're side by side. Second on back, 3 wide. Wilson to the outside on those new tires, and he gets it done. What a move from Bradley Wilson. The 4 at Graves goes around. He saved it, no caution. Now everybody's got to avoid him. There they go, everybody's around him. Looks like we're okay. Back to the leaders. Wilson trying to hunt down Giglio. Blake coming to 25 laps to go. He's got to hold on for 25 laps with those old tires. I just do not see that happening. As Wilson pulls off. That black flag did not get cleared, apparently. And he's going to have to come down under green to serve it. So Giglio now with a 2nd lead over Edwards. Oh, who was that? Berchotsky in the wall. No caution. He kept it straight. Oh, the 88 of Newton, the 49 of Floyd. Oh, the caution's out. The 37s are on the front stretch. Man, we cannot go green now. What happened? But he gets around that incident okay. 9 gets loose. Same with the 37. They both get loose in 3 and 4 at the same time. And JR might have killed that left front on the barrels. I don't know. Just looking at Cliff. I think these two both do the same thing at the same time. Unrelated. Yep. Both trucks just stepping out of that bottom lane. And that saves Bradley Wilson. I think he does go 1 lap down. But 1 lap down is a heck of a lot better than 2 or 3 like it would have been. He'll come back out with that 1 lap down, and then next caution he'll be able to get the lucky dog. So it's not over for Bradley yet. But he's gotta hold the dig out of him now.
Cheers, everybody.
Are you also indulging yourself in the devil's lettuce?
No, sir. I am clean as a whistle.
More power to you.
Base truck light's still on, so 2 to green here. Not much of this race left.
Do it, he won't.
I'm gonna be taking the top.
Leo says he's taking the top.
I know, I'm trying to figure out why you go driving. Don't pass that.
Not crime to do that.
No, I'm not crying. I mean, unless you want my chairs, unless you're like into that kind of thing.
Flashback speak.
Alright, Blake Giglio gonna lead us back to the green again. Takes the top lane this time. Puts Edwards on the bottom. Now Bradley Wilson and Prochatsky 1 lap down, so those two gonna be battling for the lucky dog. As we come back through the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Giglio with another good restart. Edwards should clear into second. No, not a good turn 1. Rivard gets to the top lane. And Bill Rivard up to second. He's got newer tires. Never mind, caution's out. What was it for?
In the wall.
Possibly the 37. And take a look at our events here. Not seeing anything. So I guess we'll just go back and take a look. Yep, looks like gonna be Cliff Mullins on this one. 51 makes it 3 wide. And that never works well. Oh, hard contact with the 99. And that is going to remove the lucky dog from the 51. I really don't know why he did that. Obviously trying to stay in front of the 5 for the lucky dog, but putting yourself in a risky situation like that usually ends this way, and the 5 will take that lucky dog happily. I bet Cliff isn't happy too. I mean, somehow Cliff is still out here. He's missing a right front fender. The truck is not in good shape, I bet. But he is still out here on the lead lap. Clapper Newell, who was also involved in this, he's still out here on the lead lap in 13th. So these guys escape somehow and are still able to drive those trucks around, even with that hard wreck. And Giglio right now is saying keep those cautions coming. Because with those old tires, he does not want any green flag racing to happen, and especially now that Bill Rivard with those newer tires is going to be lining up next to him. He needs all the help he can get. So he's going to be hoping for caution after caution until the checkered flag here.
I'm gonna be taking the bottom.
The one time I get the top and you go to the fucking bottom, bitch.
Giglio sounds like he's gonna take the bottom this time. Not sure how I feel about that one. Gonna try to give the restart to the other truck on old tires, but Yeah, he's just got to hope that Rivard doesn't get a good restart here and stay alongside him. That to be my only worry in this situation. I'm going to do 11 laps to go when we take the green. Hold those belts tight one more time. Let's finish this thing off under green, hopefully. Green flag back in the air. Giglio with a good restart. He should clear the 10 pretty easily. Rivard looks to the bottom. With those newer tires, he might be able to make that work. But the two trucks on old tire or newer tires, they're battling with each other right now. Oh, the 79 goes around. Contact with the inside wall. Caution is out. These cold tires are absolutely killing these guys right now.
Sorry, Dave. I don't know if I came down or anything.
Oh, it was contact with the 4. Personally, I thought he just got loose on exit, but definitely more to that one.
Yeah, I have to look at it afterward. I have no idea.
See right here, the 4.
Might have met in the middle.
79, a little bit up off the bottom, and the 4 comes down a little bit. Those two just kind of get together. One of those racing deals here at Bristol. Everybody running a little bit different line, and sometimes that can happen, especially in the closing laps of this race. Okay, so it looks like Bradley Wilson gets the lucky dog here. What he's been hoping for, and he'll be back on the lead lap. But unfortunately now, within 5 to go, there's not much he can do from the back of the field. But he's going to try, I'll tell you that. He led the majority of their laps here tonight, and pit road penalty all but takes him out of this one.
I'm going to be taking the top on this one.
Blake takes the top. Once again, he's going to try to give this restart to the 14. Those two guys on older tires are going to try to work together. That's just what you want to do in this situation. Because that 14 can hold the 32 and the 10 up if he gets a good start. $16 trucks on the lead lap. And Blake hold them off on those old tires. At this point, they're super cooled down. Everybody's tires are the same temperature, so I don't think Blake has much to worry about in these 5 laps to go without 4 coming to the line. Here we go, green flag back in the air. Giglio with a good start. Rivard and Edwards side by side. That's exactly what Blake wanted. Now Rivard clears to second. Wolfenbarger and Edwards side by side for third. Rivard needs some good laps right here if he wants to catch Giglio. 32 at Wolfenbarger, loose off turn 4. I saw a car go around. The 37 at Cliff Mullins again. And he tows it this
Thank
time.
fuck, I'm fucking done with this fucking truck.
What happened? Truck just steps out on him. And I have to imagine there was some downforce damage on that 37 from earlier incidents. He was not happy after that one. He's not had a good night, I feel for him. And we're gonna go into our first overtime attempt.
Oh, that's Daniel under caution.
Yeah, that motherfucker don't want to say nothing.
You checked that too soon on my end. I mean, I was back at the replay the whole piece.
Might have had a wreck after the caution was out. Let's take a
From the
look
top
here.
10 to jump with the meatball because of that. Damn.
05 gets into the 23, spins him around. Gives damage to the 71. 05 also gets a piece. That destroyed the back end of the 23, who's been having a really good race. We can't even slow down for a caution correctly. Yeah, Smokey, I agree.
I'm gonna take the top again.
I really need this playoff spot, Blake.
What'd you say?
I said I need this playoff spot. I don't want to earn it. I want you to give it to me.
I don't know if I can do that
Blake
for
to
you.
be able to give him the win for the playoff spot.
I understand.
Knowing Blake, I don't think he'll do that.
I mean, $50, but that's a lot.
I don't think the rest of the field would be very happy with it either.
I can promise not to wreck you in late model.
Hey, Brantley, I'm down on power. I'll try to get out of your way as soon as it goes green.
Oh, you're good, Bob. I'll work my way around.
And
Don't worry.
Giglio once again in charge of the restart.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Giglio with a really good start. Rivard trying to get back to him. Side by side for third, Edwards and Wolfenbarger. Wolfenbarger loose again. White flag in the air. This race is official. Giglio with a good run through 1 and 2, but Rivard is there. Does he give him the bumper? Down to the bottom. He's not going to get there. Giglio off turn 4 wins here at Bristol.
Here's Blake.
Yes.
man, the 23 kills him.
Oh, dude, when we hit, there was real bad net code. There was like 3 inches between our cars.
Hey Blake, it's Lucas coming.
How's it going?
Hey man, we're taking home the win tonight on the pit strategy. You stay out on those little tires. You get some helpful cautions and drove a great race to the end. How was it for you?
Yeah, we really sucked. Kinda, this whole race. So I saw them pit and I said, well, fuck it. I guess what's the worst that can happen? So stayed out and was able to get the win.
Definitely. Well, it was pretty messy at the end there, but I don't know. You're probably hoping for those cautions, right?
Yeah, I didn't really want to race. I kind of just wanted to get a green light checkered and drive away. That was kind of my goal. I think if they had another lap, they would have probably got me. So I'm kind of glad it was over. And hopefully we can move on to tomorrow or whatever we race again.
Definitely, man. Well, got anybody want to shout out for the win?
Yeah, my motor builder for blowing up my motor just now. You for broadcasting, City Racing, Load Rig Sports, Online Performance, obviously. Everyone's on the car. You for broadcasting tonight, and Cody for putting on the league. And glad we were able to get the win.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
That was Blake Giglio in the 16. Now we'll get a word with Bill in the number 10, taking home second tonight. Just didn't have enough time to get to Blake. Think if you didn't get that green white checkered, you would have had him. What do you think?
Nah, probably not. Tires were cooked already.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I was pushing pretty hard, and the only way I was gonna get to him is if I knocked him into the wall, and I wasn't trying to do that to him. So
I would have loved to see it, man. Should have done it.
I'm sure everybody would. A little bit of beef goes a long way.
Definitely, man. Well, I mean, it's kind of a wreck fest tonight, but we had some green flag racing. What was kind of your overall opinion on Bristol tonight?
I mean, I love racing Bristol. It's Bristol. It's a ton of fun, and there's, of course, you're gonna have all the wrecks. It's natural. It's just what happens, and I got caught up in a few of them. Ended up going a lot down, and got my way back up there. So overall, it's a good race. Just lots of struggles with that right rear.
Definitely not going to be shouting out the setup guy this week, it sounds like. But
I mean, it made for tough racing. So, that when the car doesn't stick, the best drivers usually come out. So,
well, absolutely, man. You got to shut up for the second place, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for stepping in for the broadcast. Thanks, Swiss, for the patriotic paints, and all my paints I've been racing this year. And just thank the league. It's been fun.
Alrighty, appreciate you talking to us. Congrats on that second. We'll see you next week.
See you.
That was Bill Rivard finishing second. Now we'll get a word with Mike Edwards taking home third tonight. Pretty good run for you. Took those old tires out there and held on for a podium. How was it?
Yeah, I didn't expect that after I self-spun there, so that was embarrassing. Did a little bit of strategy to get up there. I'll take it. It was fun. I wasn't prepared for those 2 long runs we had mentally, and my force feedback was a little too high, so that was tough.
Yeah, Bristol's pretty tough to race it as is, and I've been there. The long runs are pretty tough here, where full of those cautions came out.
Yeah, I still had the next-gen force feedback up. You know how bad those things are. Yeah. So it was not fun at all.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know, what was kind of your plan all along, to take those old tires and just hope for a bunch of cautions at the end there, or just want the track position?
Kind of the only option I really had left. I ran like top 3, top 4 the whole race, and I took tires to caution before I stayed out, so I didn't think they'd be too bad. It made a difference, so those cautions definitely helped there.
Definitely. Well, happy you got the luck on your side tonight, and it's good talking to you here. You got anybody you want to shout out for the third place?
Do I? I don't know. I haven't raced much. Forward screen printing, everybody at 10/10ths, 712 brakes, you for filling in for Swiss. I think that's it. I don't know.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you not being mindful of your sponsors, and Well, congrats on that third. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Alrighty, well, that's going to do it here, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll run through our results here before we head out. Blake Giglio taking home that win. Bill Rivard taking home second. Michael Edwards third. Garrett Wolfenbarger taking home the fourth. Travis Martin taking home that top 5. Matt Banky coming home in 6th. Bradley Wilson with the 7th. Casey Graves in 8th. TJ Floyd 9th. Jeremy Clapper Newell with the top 10. Beyond that, Jeff Prochatsky 11th. Gatlin Downey 12th. Man, I can't talk right now. Dave Voitsma 13th. Daniel Llewellyn 14th after that incident under caution. Unfortunately there for Daniel. Quinn Newton hangs on for 15th. 2 laps down. He held on with that broken car multiple laps down for a long time. So props to Quinn for that. Andrew Beach as well, taking home a 16th. Cliff Mullins 17th after his horrible race. Could have been worse. J.R. Deal 18th. Brantley Bryant 19th. Jake Lawrence 20th. Cody Brown taking home the 21st. He ran a lot of the race laps down, so also props to Cody there. Zach Capri Margison 22nd, and Joe Munchel in 23rd, rounding out our 23 card finishers. And that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm Lucas Hoitzma. Thank you all for tuning in. Filling in for Swiss. Make sure to check out the normal broadcasts on Sidewinder Racing Leagues here on YouTube and DG Swiss on Twitch next week. And we'll see you for IndyCar racing tomorrow night here on CTCRN. And normal cup racing next Wednesday. See you then.